What a beautiful, beautiful boat we have here. This is pretty awesome. And in the Florida heat, pretty nice as well. Wow. What a beautiful and comfortable main salon. One of the highlights of this boat, the full beam aft cabin. This is probably the nicest, most well-equipped, and most well-maintained blue water cruiser from the 90s that I've ever been aboard. She presents in absolutely Bristol condition and feels like a new boat because throughout her 27 years in existence, she's been maintained and upgraded without any concern for cost. The build Dixon design is phenomenal, and the Ta Shing build is the highest quality. Remember to do all the usual things, and without further ado, here's the tour. Alright guys, I just stepped aboard, and as always we're going to go forward first, but I can already tell you this boat is going to be special. This is going to be one that I'm going to like a lot. Beautiful, beautiful boat. In really good shape. Decks are in amazing condition. Tons of ventilation on the coach roof there. Plenty of ventilation. There is a boom furling main right there, very nice, and then nice wide side decks going forward. Handhold, high lifelines. You have handhold and then granny bars to hold on to. This is really thick stainless and sturdy. Continuing forward, easy to go forward on this boat. Nice and high bulwarks right here. Your foot's not slipping off this deck for sure. Big deck boxes right here mounted to the coach roof, so you've got tons of storage right here, right on deck, and neatly organized right there for sure. Continuing forward, this is a cutter rig, so twin head sails, vertical windlass, dual bow roller. That bow roller, that's a lot of stainless right there. Look at all of that stainless. This is a ton of stainless up here. Look at this. Really thick as well. Dual bow roller. Everything's oversized. Dolphin seat. This is such a beautiful boat. Look at that. Stainless steel Bruce anchor. Standing on the bow pulpit right here, and it's just solid. I'm looking aft. What a beautiful, beautiful boat we have here. I love it. Again, just really nice decks here, nice and clean. Not a heck of a lot to trip over. They're nice and wide, enough stuff to hold on to. And then we come to the mast. Again, with those granny bars, looking up the rig, double spreader main mast, cutter rigged, radar up there, instruments, and a whisker pole right there. Most lines leading to the cockpit, making this boat relatively easy to shorthand. And then this cockpit enclosure, absolutely game changing. So you can be up here in the center cockpit, fully enclosed and protected from the weather. And then above that, look at this. It looks like 4 rigid solar panels, and they are in a custom stainless mounting system right there. So tons of solar on this boat. And then I actually see 2 more solar panels on the back there, as well as a wind generator and what looks like a satellite dome up there. Very cool. This boat has all the bells and whistles. Continuing aft, right here on the starboard side is a mounting point for extra diesel and or water, gas, whatever, and then there's even covers sewn for that. So everything on this boat is covered, right? So there's covers for the glass as well. I took those off to film, but this entire thing in storage is covered. It's all in amazing shape. Really well taken care of. Continuing aft, I think the propane locker is right here. Yep, that's the propane locker. 2 big bottles can fit down in there. Lots of propane. Look at this aft deck here. Tons of space for activities, beautiful aft deck, more ventilation. This is going to go down into the main aft cabin. It's got a full beam aft cabin with an island berth down there. There's 2 big deck lockers on the aft deck right here, as well as stern rail seats, a stainless arch on the back, all of this in really heavy duty stainless. All the stainless on this boat is just really oversized. 2 more large solar panels, as I said before, and a wind generator and dinghy davits. And the dinghy is nice and high, really high off the water back here. A sugar scoop transom with again, an oversized ladder back there. So I'm in love, guys. Looking forward. Life raft right there, easily accessible in its own like custom stern rail spot. I love that. Life sling, safety equipment, nice and accessible. Another area for jerry cans. And we're gonna go head into the cockpit now. Give you guys a good look at the cockpit in here. Nice, big, protected cockpit. Again, everything in just incredible shape. Hard top bimini, fully enclosed with this isinglass. Protected from any weather. There's covers for the isinglass as well. As you can see, I took some of the covers off so I can film the boat and show you guys how great of a view you've got in here. But when this boat's in storage mode, all of this is covered. And because of that, as you guys can see, the isinglass is in perfect shape. You can barely even tell it's there. It's so clear. Standing at the helm, you've got 360-degree views all the way around. You can see your sails through these little windows. You're gonna do most of your sailing in this area here. You got your instruments on the pedestal, folding wheel for when you're at anchor, give you a little more room. Nice place to hang out and lay down. Very safe section of the boat. Main sheet after the cockpit. I'll tell you what, guys, this is pretty awesome. And in the Florida heat, pretty nice as well. We got good ventilation coming through, and the sun is off of our heads, so it's nice and cool right here. You know, as cool as it can be for sitting in a marina in Florida, but this is nice. This is awesome. I would spend a passage right here without a doubt. 360-degree views, full protection from the weather. I love it. Forward of the pedestal, more instruments here. And with that, it is time to go down below. Wow. What a beautiful and comfortable main salon. I like this a lot, especially with the handholds. Center line to the boat. You don't have these open spaces that you can fall all over. You got somewhere to brace everywhere you go when you're at sea. Beautiful, beautiful. Both comfortable and functional for a blue water passage. I love it. Let's go ahead and go forward first, as always. Look at that. Got a little backlit china cabinet with holders for all of your glasses so they don't break. Elegant. Going forward into the forward cabin. This is beautiful and comfortable. Tons of storage for your clothes. A big double berth, Pullman style berth over here on the port side. Storage underneath the bed as well. The joinery on this boat, impeccable, beautiful, super high quality all around. I love it. This boat's in storage mode, so these are covered from up top, but you've got easily accessible shades. You can open and close for more light. Shades on the port lights as well. And then look at this desk. I think it's actually a vanity, but I would use it as a desk. You've got a chair that's built in. It's attached to the boat. Very, very cool. And then lots of storage over here as well. Various things. What a beautiful cabin slash office. And then there's a giant hanging locker right here. Cedar lined, backlit. Love it. Absolutely love it. Doors automatically latch. And then there's, in my opinion, one of the best design choices for a boat of this size, and that's going to be to put this cabin's head all the way forward in the bow of the boat. So you've got your sink, storage all around, a big separate shower right there, lots of space for you to stand in here, full standing headroom, and then your head on the port side here. Love it, absolutely love it. And then there's even a bench that you can put down if you need to use this as a seat for whatever reason. Amazing. And looking aft. So you've got just a very, very comfortable forward cabin and forward head setup up here. Amazing for guests or kids or even the owner if you wanted to use the cabin up here instead. Very nice. Continuing aft. Immediately to starboard, just a beautiful lounging area with two recliners, two really comfortable looking recliners there. It looks like they even have a projector in this boat. So that's going to project onto the other side. So you can sit here and pretend you're in a little movie theater, a little private movie theater. It's awesome. Storage, your entertainment electronics, and more storage behind this. So this is the Yachts movie theater for two. I love it. And then looking to port is the main salon, the main eating area in the main salon. And this just looks very comfortable. I imagine you can get a table bigger than that. I just realized that's the bigger table up here. So right now it's in what I would consider what looks to be passage mode, but there's got to be a way somehow to get this down and use this as the table right there. But it has handholds and everything. Really, really cool. I like that a lot. The way this is set up right now for doing some casual sailing or while you're underway is really nice, actually, because that doesn't take up a lot of room, right? And then it looks like you're going to have equipment underneath and then probably some storage under this one as well as behind these settees here. So there's a little TV in this cabinet, right? And then as we saw before, there is a projector on the starboard side and then the screen right there on the port side. So what a good idea. Rather than having a big screen TV, projectors take up less room. Surround sound, Bose surround sound. Oh yeah, I could live aboard. Looking aft, the forward-facing nav station is going to be right there on the port side, and then the galley is on the starboard side. And you've got a galley-style galley. This is going to be a boat where you can walk all the way through and all the way around. Very nice galley, high fiddles, big handholds to grab onto. I like that a lot. Nice big double sink, really deep, which is important. The dehumidifier was running when I came down. I'd shut it off for the video, but it's been running this whole time. Look at the joinery here, guys. Like, that is wild. That is wild. So cool. This, especially with this curved front like that. Everything can lock, right? This boat was made to go sailing. Got tons of storage back here behind the counters, as well as access to that drawer through the counter if you didn't want to have to open that entire thing while you're at sea. Beautiful. And then just a perfect galley for an offshore passage, because you can brace all the way down, right? Gimbal stove, tons of cold storage, both accessible from the top and the front, right? Engine access down here, and then generator access a little bit after that. Continuing aft, I think there's even going to be an ice maker. Yep, ice maker back here. That is 100% necessary. Nah, but it's awesome. More storage. And then going all the way aft, there is one of the highlights of this boat, the full beam aft cabin with really good headroom, probably about 6'4" back here. I can stand quite easily, and I'm close to 6 feet. And a, looks like about a queen-sized island berth back here with places to sit on either side, right? And then his and hers hanging lockers right here. This one's probably a his. It's got an obstruction from deck storage. This is going to be deck storage as well. And then another hanging locker right here by the head. It looks like someone installed shelves instead, but there's still a rod in there. You could take those shelves out if you wanted to, or leave it as is. And then looking forward, more storage, a big mirror, so you can use this as a vanity if you'd like. And then all the way to port, you can quite easily continue through the walk-through head with a separate shower. And this is going to be your main head as well as likely your day head. And there's the separate shower right there. And this one is, it does feel a little bit smaller than the one all the way forward. And, that's why I like those forward heads, because they make use of the space really well. So you've got more access to the engine if you were to pull this up here. And I lied, that's actually the genset again. So you've got genset access through the shower. That's actually the thickest piece of starboard material I think I've ever seen. It's like 1 inch. It's really heavy and strong and waterproof. And then continuing forward takes us to the main distribution panel right here, as well as more engine access down here. So you can access the engine from both sides quite easily. And then look into port. It is a beautiful forward-facing nav station, right? Very comfortable looking. Nice seat. This would be a great little space on the boat to use as either another office or as your nav station, right? Your instrument hub, your brains on the boat. Look at this, forward-looking sonar. Love it. I put a little screen right here again. You guys know I like to be able to see forward, so I'd put a screen right here with a camera that looks forward off of the mast, like a FLIR camera or something like that, and then have that screen right here, which would be really nice. All right, everybody, it's time for the full continuous below decks walkthrough from bow to stern, and I'm starting up here in the bow in the forward head. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Now, if it wasn't completely obvious already, I have to say that I loved this boat. With the excellent build quality, functional design, and offshore capabilities of the fin keel and skeg hung rudder, I think this boat is perfect for a couple or small family looking to sail around the world in safety and comfort. And she's a great value for what you get at the current asking price. Just like all of our videos, that's going to be in the description down below, along with the broker contact information. That's going to be it for this one. Remember to do all the usual things, and I'll see you in the next one. Are you in the market for a cruising boat? Are you selling one? Or maybe you're like me and you just like looking at cool boats. If any of that sounds like you, and given that you're watching this video, I'd bet that it does. I'm excited to tell you about something that we've been working on behind the scenes for a while now. We've just soft launched, with the help of our friends at Loma Tech, a new website / marketplace specific to affordable cruising yachts, meaning on this site you can list your boat, buy a boat, and or window shop for boats just like the ones we film in our tours. You can go on there now, and just like how we don't charge to film the tours we're already doing, list your cruising boat for free and get access to the Learning the Lines community of potential buyers. We wanted to do this because, quite frankly, there's too many cool cruising yachts out there and not enough time for us to film all of them. So we created a marketplace for unique, affordable cruising boats, of which, to the best of my knowledge, no great options currently exist for this very specific niche. What do you have to lose? Check out the link in the description to join the community.
I've got it right and I got it wrong, but I learned my lesson hanging on. Come sit here with me by the fire and let it go for a little.